Thanks, Leslie. Well, it's not about the food. A Woman's Guide to Making Peace with Food and Our Bodies. The author of that book and eating disorder therapist Esther Kane joins us now to talk about the harmless habit of dieting. Good morning, Esther.
Good morning, Kara.
All right, let's talk about this book. What is it going to tell people who read it, and who is it specifically for?
Well, maybe I should start with why I wrote it. The reason I wrote this book is because women are at war with their bodies. We know that 70% of Canadian women are dieting when they don't really need to be. 80 to 90% of North American women dislike the size and shape of their bodies. And more girls and women fear becoming fat more than they fear dying.
Wow.
Yes.
So what was your inspiration behind writing this book, and what is it going to tell people?
Okay, well, my inspiration was, unfortunately, that I nearly died of a life-threatening eating disorder in my teens and my early 20s, and I've had over 17 years of solid recovery from that. So I am a living proof that you can recover from eating disorders, and I've gone on to help thousands of other women do that.
Okay, so what, you say it's not about the food, then what is it about eating disorders?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Basically, it's about the messages that we get from media about how we're supposed to look as women and how we're supposed to act and behave. And this whole idea that you're supposed to, I think there's three values that our society is always promoting, and that is to be thin, rich, and young. Those are the three things, basically. And if you don't have any of those three, you're not successful. So we're always striving to be thin as women, and yet less than 5% of us are genetically predisposed to be tall and thin.
So what is it we need to do? Is it about acceptance? Is it about, you know, how is this book going to guide people into overcoming their disorders?
Well, the book is basically all the tools that have worked for myself and my clients over the past 12 years to help women to make peace with food and their bodies. And there's a lot of tools to do that. One is to like you say, size acceptance is a big thing that I promote. To find healthy role models for girls. Jen Arden is a Calgarian that I strongly promote. I think she's a wonderful role model for girls and women, and there's a lot more. And I tell women that basically we don't have power over what the media tells us about the way that we should look or be, but what we do have power over is how we choose to think and what we choose to believe about ourselves and what we choose to tell our daughters.
Definitely. And know that a lot of those magazines, if not all of them, they're airbrushed.
They're retouched.
So
they're not even real women.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks so much, Esther. A very important topic. And Esther will be hosting a workshop on why diets don't work. That will be tomorrow evening at the Foothills Hospital, Combs Theatre. And you can register by calling 403-944-2260. We also have a couple of books, a couple of Esther's books, rather, to give away this morning. Send us an email at morning.news@globaltv.com. We will contact the winners following the show. Thanks, Esther.
Thank you.
Well, we're all looking to protect